Hey climbers, Coach Elton here, and I know you're on spring break right now. I hope you're enjoying a great time with your family. So I wanted to share a little message with you to remind you about our last lesson, and maybe those are some things that we learned then that you can apply now while you're with your family and friends, enjoying time off from school. So you remember in our last lesson, we met two leaders from the Heady Snacks company. We met Ferris and Clay. Ferris, some might say, was a go-getter, maybe like a hard-charging kind of guy who might be really forceful when he's trying to help his team accomplish goals. And then you met Clay, somebody who maybe is more focused on people and seeing them develop and maybe not as concerned about whether they meet big goals or not. And the truth is, when we looked at both of them, we kind of all decided that certain traits from both of them are good for each leader to have. So it's great to focus on goals, but it's great to be someone who's really focused on your people as well. So finding that balance is the challenge for every leader. But the question that we asked is, which type of leader are you? Which one was the type of leader that you expect that you'll lean more toward when it comes to accomplishing big goals? Well, I hope that in your journey, you'll find the balance too. So here are a couple questions that we talked about that I hope you'll explore a little bit more before our next meeting. So here's question number one. When we looked at Ferris and Clay, was one type of leader better than the other or worse than the other? No, we found that both of them had traits that we could consider to be strengths, and both had traits we consider to be weaknesses. So it's the challenge for every leader to work on both of those. But here's the key. As long as that leader has strong character, we are expected to follow them, whether we really like their leadership style or not. We're expected to follow them with enthusiasm, focus, and cooperation. Enthusiasm, that means being punctual, being proactive, showing up ready to help and contribute to whatever the leader is trying to accomplish. Focus, that means paying attention to the small details. I like to use the example of taking out the trash. If you're taking out the trash with focus, it might seem like a small task, but think of all the things that can go wrong if you don't pay attention to details. A leaky bag, a loose lid, all those things can lead to a way bigger mess that could have been avoided if we just pay attention to those little details. So when we do what we're doing, we do it with excellence. That's focus. And then cooperation. Cooperation means being open to having a leader guide you and sometimes even correct you to get back on the right path. And instead of being offended by their correction, you feel like you have a team member helping guide you to become better as you grow. So cooperation, super important. So think about this, guys. If you can follow those little examples, enthusiasm, focus, and cooperation, when it's your turn to lead, you'll be able to be the kind of leader people want to follow, even if you have a different leadership style than they do. Think about it. If you have someone who's a different type of leader than you think that you'd like to be, but they have strong character, you'll follow them anyway. And they will in turn learn from you how to become a better leader. So that's all for now, guys. Again, have a great spring break. Can't wait to see you when we get back to our lesson on April the 12th. And I also want to say, you guys have been doing an outstanding job with your lessons. So continue to check your email looking for those badges if you earned them, if you completed your tasks on time. So belay on, guys. I'm here to support you on your climb and can't wait to see you at our next meeting.